Hi everyone. I appreciate all my viewers out there. At the same time, I want to appeal to most of you who are new to this very channel. Do your best to subscribe and share to all your contacts. Thanks once again. Right. End Sars now. End Sars now. End Sars now. May I start by asking this question? Are you blind or are you deaf? Presently, Nigeria is like a war zone, being tormented by all sorts of evil. The promises of this very regime is completely upside down. They promise they change. But why is that change leading the nation and the society? In every corner of the city you pass by, you must see elements of death, blood, people maimed, and all the rest of the injustice, walking like living things. Young men are jobless. The Boko Haram are destroying. The herdsmen are there. The ISWAPs are there. All the rest of all terrorist actions are going on day after day. The masses are facing all kinds of destruction. They are facing all kinds of insecurity. Nobody walks freely in the street. All these young men rode on the street. They started shouting, "End Sars now! End Sars now!" A lot of things have been happening to the society. Nobody cares to say or do something meaningful. Revolution now took its toll. Why can't we see and know this is not the right time and the right moment to say end Sars now? Let me say this. If you end Sars now, in the next few months, they will come back to the street again. This is Nigeria. It is a country where bullshit works. If you end Sars now, know this, they will be redeployed in police sector, because from the foundation they are policemen, but they are given a different name. They will be redeployed. They will be redeployed. They can't be jobless because they have families. They can't be jobless because it is their right to gain employment somewhere in security sector. The men of the armed forces, they are there. They can change their name and put them into any sector. Then the question you have to ask yourself, will these people be turned upside down or inside out to change their deadly attitude, to change their system of operation, to change their criminalities that are embedded in their bones and in their blood? Why don't we do the right thing at the right time? Whoever suggested, whoever laid the foundation for this End Sars now, this is not the right thing. I believe you are not doing the right thing. It is not the right thing to do right now. People have not made their protest against the genocide going on in the country. People have not made their protest against the destruction of farmlands. People have not made protests against the Ruga system. Now, a couple of days ago, we are hearing from Newsline that government want to make a super highway for herdsmen. What can you think about that? Super highway for herdsmen. To super what? It is a way of trying to make sure, you know, they capture the citizens. They capture the city. They capture every street for their Afghanization and Islamization. Yet, we never do anything against them. The youth never made a protest. Neither do the politicians say anything. Now the only topic you pick, you can succeed in doing is end Sars now. Sars are not the problem of the society. Sars are not the problem of every citizen. They believe they are doing their job, and they have not done worse, more than any other security outfit have done in against these masses. So you started on the wrong note. This idea, you better change it. There are more things you can do. A lot of states, a lot of regions are now protesting for secession. All those things are there. You have never done anything about it. You have never made a protest about that. You have never agitated for one day. And look, that could have been the best thing to serve all these youths. Now there is no employment. Now the hunger is swallowing everyone. The privation here and there. You have not made a protest or showed your anger against that to the government. Only ends Sars. This situation cannot lead us nowhere. It gets worse day after day. If we do the right thing at the right time, with the right yardstick, I think there may be a headway. But change this idea, change this mentality, change this operation. We are doing the wrong thing at the right time. There are more things, there are more ways to put our protest, there are more ways to present the issue to the world, not to end Sars. If they are phased out, if they are put out of the street, believe you me, before the end of 2021, they will back to the street again. Because there is no day, there is no time, excuse me. There is no day, there is no time you can hear the truth from any politician as far as Nigeria is concerned. So corner them for an interview. Why they ban Sars? They will give a lot of frivolous excuses, and you can't do anything against them. If they bring them back to the street again, ask them why they bring these people they ban back to the street again. They will still convince you with one point or the other. Honesty, act of the democratic system, is completely deleted from the dictionaries of politicians in Nigeria, and everyone knows this. If you ask the Minister for Information and Culture or whatever he calls himself, he will still tell you Nigeria is the best country anyone can reside. Look at that. Who is deceiving who? Now it is up to you to make up your mind. It is up to the organizers of these answers now to rethink, to decide the best thing to do so that life will be better for each and every one of them. Most of them have no future. 95% of all these youths on the streets have no job. The only good thing in their heart is hope. Hope. They are hoping that tomorrow will be better for them because they are still too young. Yes, probably tomorrow will be good for them. If there will be a change of government, tomorrow will be good for them if there is action for secession. Because the moment you go back to your region to govern yourself and do things to your own goal, life will turn around and the future will be bright. Everybody will have the joy and happiness to live in peace as a human being. Please make sure you share this video, because most times if we are saying things to make life better for our people, nobody cares. But when the worst things are happening, it is the time we listen and take action, and by then it will